Apologies for the delay there. Just had to get all our textures in. Here they come. Here they come now. Welcome back. I am hearing audio from multiple sources. One moment. Get out of here, laptop. Nobody asked for you. Alright, so I did have to backtrack just a touch back to that meditation point. It seemed to be the nearest. But the ATST we fought last time here should still be out of play. It may be it there in the distance in a crumpled heap, even now. I cannot hear the game audio. I'm so sorry. This might pop at you here. In fact, I'll take it to another screen here. I'm just going to unplug and replug, see if I can get it to work. 1 second. Okay, I can now hear the game. I hope you can still hear me. So sorry about that. I was missing the windiness and the boot steps there. Alright, once again, I'm heading to the wrong side. Here we go. So we're back on the ship, and I believe we are headed for Kashyyyk to speak to Chieftain Tarful, or was it just Captain Tarful? I can't remember at this point. Of the deer Wookiees. However, we do still have Dathomir also. I'm wondering if we should take a quick stop at Dathomir and see if we can figure out why they're giving it to us so early. It kind of feels like there must be a force power or an upgrade there that they wanted you to have the option to have as quickly as you want, which makes me think we should go take a look. So, that ramble out of the way, let's select Dathomir.
Could be worth a trip back to explore.
Oh yes. As Seer is saying, it's definitely worth going back to Bogano, now that we have Force Push. Some new options might be available to us there. But as I said, let's go take a peek at the seemingly, evil planet of Dathomir.
Wait a minute. You want to go to Dathomir?
At least the home world of the Night Sisters.
Must have had good reason.
And by extension...
I am staying put on the Mantis once we arrive. Red sunlight cannot be good for your skin.
This place used to be home to a powerful cabal of Force wielders known as the Night Sisters.
They use the Force? What, like Jedi?
There we have it.
No. These witches served only themselves. Their powers focused on deception, illusion, manipulation.
Huh. Sounds like someone I used to know.
During the Clone Wars, the Night Sisters made a deal with a Sith Lord who betrayed their trust. In the end, they were nearly wiped out in a massacre. Dathomir is a deadly place. We should be careful.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Okay, I just didn't want to interrupt their conversation there, so sorry.
Coming up on our creepy destination. Grab some seat, kid.
Grab some seat, kid. Alright, and I'm assuming they also mentioned the Night Sisters, which appear to be who I've been fighting a little bit lightsaber-wise so far, but I also believe that Darth Maul is like a Night Brother, or whatever, from Dathomir. In fact, in that Solo movie, which was fantastic. If you haven't seen Solo, go see it. Oh, in that Solo movie, it ends on Dathomir, and I believe you even get a peek at an old friend. So that is the planet we're heading to now. Is all I wanted to say. Somewhat related to Darth Maul, one of my absolute favorite characters. Gorgeous planet. A little too moist in my mouth for the word gorgeous there this morning, but we're getting there. We're drying it out.
Cal,
Not sure if that's...
be careful here.
Oh, sure.
This is a deadly, dangerous place.
I'm not prepared, but yeah.
I'm prepared to face anything.
I know you are, Cal. One of the many reasons BD-1 trusted you with Cordova's information. We're lucky to have you.
Isn't that right, Beatty? Alright, I think I did grab a terrarium seed. Let's throw that in here.
What's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy. But you know, you could pay me back with some seeds.
Ah.
Unless you hated nature.
When it's out there, you betcha. But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of Umbaran glass, that's perfection.
All right, I'll see if I can find any.
I found myself thinking, haven't we had this conversation before? And we absolutely did, but then I lost that progress. So it turns out this is the first time, chronologically, I've ever used the terrarium again. So there we go. I was behind.
It's okay.
I have not yet caught into the fact that I need to manually save it every time I want to quit. It's a very Dark Souls-y thing you'd think I'd be used to, but I'm struggling somehow. We'll get there. Alright, we just customized lightsaber recently. I won't worry about that for now. Let me see here. I am noticing that there is a meditation circle in the back room. I probably could have used that one. I'll remember that for next time. Save me a trip. I'm not sure if that just popped up or if I'm very inobservant. Both equal possibilities. Okay, welcome to Dathomir. Smells strangely of nutmeg, for some reason. Maybe that's just me. I also seem to have a vignette of red dust in my eyeballs now. It almost feels like I got hit by a rocket at one point and the damage indicator sort of glitched out.
Good thing we weren't standing there.
But I could be imagining things.
What is that thing?
It's cute.
They're being friendly.
Two little nose horns. I love alien creatures. I'm just now catching that comment in the chat. So excited for 30 minutes of elevator cutscenes. Oh, me too. It's gonna be great. Alright, BD's found a scannable. Oh, some sort of nest.
Good job.
Burial pods. That doesn't sound good. Hiding behind the corner to ambush me. Rude. Also poison. Should not stand in that. Alright, so Dathomir has spiders. Should have assumed. Could probably wall run up there, but let's keep poking around just a bit.
Scanning again?
That thing has eyeballs. Or something. I'm not sure if I should attack it. It's not hurting anyone. Oh, good. I don't need to attack it. Alright. Let me make sure I'm not missing something down here. There is something down here. More spiders. What a shame. Not quite close enough. Okay. This kind of looks like the same area as wall running up the other way. Gotta remember to get out of there. Poison cloud after I kill them. Don't you shoot at me.
Give me a stim.
Okay, so yes, this is the same wall run up.
I need help.
All right. Let's go grab this.
Hey now. find.
And we found an echo.
Night Sister, practicing her craft.
I wonder what her craft is. Macrame owls. That's my craft. I love me some macrame owls. Let's try over here. Looks like there's a shortcut rope. Beautiful. I'm just noticing the red sun out there, or whatever that is. Could be just another planet, but looks sunny.
A warning? Moving out.
Did you see something else, Beatty? Ah, good boy.
That's one way to do it. Something was in there.
All right. I just picked up a Magus emitter. Speak to my physician about that.
Looks like the Zepho were here. Strange. This place seems abandoned, but...
But it's not.
You trespass, Jedi.
You must be a Night Sister.
My
you were all dead.
apologies?
Not all. Dathomir is forbidden to you. Leave at once.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, but perhaps we could help each other. You see, Easy.
Leave at
I'm not
once.
your enemy.
Seems
Your
to be the,
actions say otherwise.
Wait,
the theme.
hold on. I'm not here to...
Okay.
Brothers, here! Stop him from moving!
I'm gonna assume... Oh, boy. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's not necessarily for me to handle just yet, as they are big and exploding. I'm sure we'll be facing off against them soon. For now, it's cowardice. The way forward. Write that down as a quick note for a potential autobiography title. Thrilling tales of cowardice. Okay, so it's not abandoned. We are trespassing. Oh, there's some more. Good. Good. Now we have a nice meditation checkpoint at the very least. If we have to face off against them, we can return here. Sounds like it's happening.
Good night, brothers.
Strike true,
I
brother.
want to dodge that.
Watch yourselves, brothers!
Ah, that should have pushed, in my opinion, but okay.
I will avenge them all.
And we're falling. Fair enough. least we're alive. Be careful about where my footing is. Something I have failed to do up till now. Okay, let's keep looking around just a bit. Is this a pushable door, or is it just a normal door? Locked from the other side. Alright, that doesn't look good. Not yet, at least. So I guess we're going in. There's that corner technique again. Oh, thanks, Beatty. I appreciate the encouragement.
Jedi! You aren't so skilled.
No, it's unblockable. I stood right there and waited, and then, what a shame.
Brothers, end this! Look out!
Okay. Anything of worth in this pile of pods? Pods and fruits? Anyone?
I see you! I'm taking worse.
Alright. Well, we have more archers in there. Anytime now. Oh yeah, you know you want it. You know you want to fire. Your trigger finger's just itching for the kill. Come on. Okay, fine. I'll see you later.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you now.
Your loss is assured.
Nope, not that one.
This kill is mine. No one intrudes on our
Okay. Well, that was dreadful. Could not get my timing in. That'll happen sometimes. Let's see if we can get back in there. Regrettably, all the other gentlemen will now be back. But we'll have a whole party. If at any point I had just gone for a health stim instead of continuing to try to get the block timing right, I would have been fine. Something to keep in mind. Okay. Oh, they've taken pity on me. Maybe if you die, it doesn't quite count the same as Dark Souls. Maybe you do need to fully rest. I'm not sure. Still going to be paranoid of all the corners, just in case. There you are. Hey, buddy. Oh, you can't dodge off of stairs. No, not the red one. And not in view of the archers either.
I'll break through. You aren't so skilled.
Oh, he can dodge off stairs. I see.
BD1.
How did that go so poorly? Just trying a couple of different things on them here, pardon me.
I will strike you.
There's some sort of weakness I'm not seeing. Slow definitely works well on them, but
Help me, BD.
I feel like I'm missing something there. Not that one. Not that one again. You know, I just remembered you can lock on to folks. Just now. After about 3 hours of the game. Just remembered you can lock on to folks. And that also changes his dodge animation. He dodges a little more precisely if you are locked on to somebody. I'm learning all the time. Alright, so there was the guy that killed me last time. I've restored my experience points now. I don't know why they are so into attacking and then they stop. You'd think it would be consistent one way or the other. And I don't have a blaster. I don't know if that's going to come into play at some point, but
You will not defeat me.
okay. Much better when you're not flailing around. You'd think he could have reached for it, but sure, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cal. I didn't set you up for victory. I can't grab one of these and Legolas my way on through this? Fair enough.
Crawler swarms are close to our camps. Brothers, above us! I got it.
Yep, I'm above you.
On him. We will find you.
I hope you don't. I hope you don't find me.
Hey now. What do we find?
Okay, where are the rest of them hiding? They've run away in fear. This is not the door you're looking for. Alright, so we can get back to our meditation point right there. It looks like we are crossing a bridge to the temple proper, or a temple. I'm sure I'm missing plenty of things, but let's keep running.
Oh, fellow
Hello,
wanderer.
sir.
I see you met the resident Night Sister, but
Please don't smile at me like that.
at most, you're alive. What lightsaber? No, don't hide it. That would explain your survival.
Who are you?
That would
No one to
explain
fear.
my immediate attraction to you.
Just a traveler, studying the nature of extinct cultures and dead philosophies.
You study the Night Sisters?
I study many things. But yes, that Night Sister, well, she was only a child when the war came to this world. She had to watch her whole family perish.
What do you know about those ruins?
Oh, ancient beyond belief. The Night Sister and her warrior kin were seduced by the power that lurks within. Avoid the ruin, or suffer the same fate.
Okay.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. This world provided a sanctum when I was in need, shelter when I was weak, and enlightenment when I was lost in the dark.
Well, that was exactly as advertised. One of the driest
How do
chuckles.
you know so much about the Night Sister?
Observation. I've seen many things since coming here.
Oh, because I am the
that
Night
mean?
Sister, my
Must
boy.
it mean something?
Is it not obvious?
Too many great
Under
minds
these
on
robes
stage.
beats the heart of a Night Sister.
I gotta get going.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't jump that high. Yeah,
Yet.
far.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
BT's correcting my grammar now. I love it. Actually, it's far.
Dathomir is ours to rule.
We must stay prepared.
No outsider will stop us.
I'm not sure what I'm doing to my lightsaber, but I must have been inspired by this workbench to weld something. Did he weld another emitter onto it? Oh, sweet! I did not even know that was a thing in this game. I've only ever seen screenshots of him with a single blade. I'm a little bit taken aback and hugely excited. Okay, double-bladed lightsaber excels at crowd control. Use the force attack to overwhelm and clear large groups. Continue blocking after successfully reflecting a blaster bolt to reflect additional bolts back at your enemies. So you only have to get the timing right, like, once, and then they all reflect back. Ah, that's cool. Yep, okay. I'm a fan. Huge fan. Let's take a look at this. Still don't have any new colors. Ah, so it does change both of your emitters at once. That's probably for the best. And that looks very fancy. This mage's set I've been picking up on Dathomir. Yes, please. There's something nice about that black contrast. I am going for it, yes. That used to be in the exact middle. It was like one cylinder around the middle of my blade, and now it's two that meet in the middle. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's hard to pass up. A little gaudy, but hey, that's me.
I heard the outsider is a Jedi.
Every once in a while, I'm a little gaudy.
Just better be ready.
And yes. Done. My masterpiece. Alright, stop admiring it. We've already had our fill. Okay, I'm gonna need to learn how to use this. Fantastic stuff. Get out of the poison. I know it's a small cave, but you can do it. Okay, and we're squeezing, perhaps? Are we squeezing? No, we're climbing. Well, I was not expecting that at all. I have to collect myself here. I was fully expected to
Energy from the ruins?
commit myself to a life of single blade. For anyone who's curious, I used to play a lot of online. Oh, I can't remember if it was Outcast or Academy. It must have been Academy that started online death matches and stuff. Jedi Academy, I used to have a double-bladed lightsaber in duels, which was typically considered cheap, but I always tried to use it honorably. So this is like going home for me, with a brand new set of controls and completely different mechanics. But still, going home.
Right, true, brothers.
Okay, I can take this guy out now. This is becoming a problem.
Very weak.
Very weak? Why would you say that?
Enough, outsider.
Okay, loving this. So let's get a look at the map here. Is there anything else down this way? Not until I get a new power. So I can swing back across here. I won't be able to go through that door, but I can make it basically all the way back to the ship for some new unexplored paths. Good to know.
Brothers,
This must be where I got attacked the first time.
well. After the outsider.
It's interesting that this does attack faster, but it seems to do a little bit less damage to make up for that fact. So it's like sometimes it might behoove me to switch back to single blade for one big strike, or sneaking up behind somebody or something, just to keep it in mind. Alright, so let's try whatever this is first. I guess it's just a shortcut right back to the ship. Technically unexplored, but really not much there. But that is lovely. We can drop right back down. And leave with our treasure. Should we have to. Because again, I don't think the actual main progress path of this is open yet. We haven't been told to go to Dathomir. We're just having fun. Okay, so I am going to go back up here, down the rope. Let's check out the wide path first. Though I really don't know if it matters. Like, does he get fall damage? I haven't really been able to tell. So it is this way. Something here. Or the potential of something. It just leads up here. Huh, okay. It's a nice shortcut, thank you. Can I climb downwards? Is that a thing? I'm just gonna do this. And get ambushed. I am out of stim packs and at about half health. Once again, in need of a blaster, it seems. No, thank you. Not when I have this little health. Alright. I am going to run briefly back to the ship. See if we can finally make use of that meditation point. I guess the easiest way is up. If I cannot get attacked. I didn't know that auto-reeled. Fantastic. Alright, jumping back in here for stim packs.
Finally.
Grease! I need you. I need you to tend to my
Glad you
wounds
made
in
it
a
back
very
in one piece.
tender
There
sort
were
of
some close
sleepover
calls out
sequence.
Please tell me nothing followed you home.
You know the one.
there. I hope not.
You know the trope. I'll take my shirt off. Meet me in the back. Seer, you can watch, I guess, but it's not mandatory. You have your own things to do. Okay. Blissfully resting. I have 2 skill points available as well. I'd better make use of those. See what we can get. Not sure if that would come in handy later. It likely will. I can only heal myself to about half at the moment. So just in case. And then we'll go into the force tree, see if we can round ourselves out a bit. Regains more force when defeating an enemy and when blocking. Oh, I'm not sure. Not sure if that's really going to help me immediately. I need to get much better at not swinging. They have moves like this delay thrust that's like there's clearly a sort of rhythm to the combat, and I'm trying to break past it with repeated strikes, and I need to just catch on to the rhythm. It'll be very, very fun if that happens, because I imagine combat will look very cool. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one for now, just to latently boost my force ability. Doesn't look like I have any super important combat upgrades just yet. Alright. I should now have plenty of stims to check out these last few unexplored doors before we head off to Kashyyyk. Can I not? There we are, finally. Okay, so that is fully locked. I guess there's not really any point even in exploring it. We got the two I was seeing before. And so we have no other possible paths. We have to come back later when we have a new force power. Which is great. I'm glad they gave us the lightsaber upgrade without, having to be here. That is fantastic, and let's go use it on Kashyyyk. I guess it's this way. There it is.
Where to next, Cal?
We could also return to Bogano to see if there's any force push abilities or anything that we can unlock. Let's do that real quick, just to get some nostalgia in us.
My piloting hasn't
I've been,
this good since I graduated first in my class until the Tiron Space Academy.
Oh, let me not interrupt.
I wasn't aware Lateron had an academy.
Yeah, it was new, back in the day. You probably don't get around that area much.
So what did you train on?
Name it. Fighters, freighters, short range, long range, whatever. I flew circles around everybody.
You flew freighters in circles.
Yeah, it's all they really allowed me to do. I was so good, though. You should have seen me.
So good at those circles. I like how Beatty always goes right to your seat, and he's like, "Hey, why aren't you here? Come sit here with me. I'm pointing it right out for you. Look, there's where you sit. That's where you put your butt. Put your butt right there." But you can't even sit down until after it's like loaded the planet, so I always feel bad. Anytime now.
Sit down, kid. It's time to land.
There we go. That is such a cool loading screen, though. 0 complaints. I have only love for you, loading screen. The fact that you don't need it to fade to black and you get to stay in the ship the whole time is so cool to me. So let's see if there's any new green paths. Unopened, but openable. Out here with our fuzzy friends. Alright, the green path right below us is green. Now, to be repetitive, let's do that.
This is the same kind of sphere and socket from Zephyr. What do you think it does?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Did I scratch you? I'm sorry.
We'll find you a home.
Is he like lost? Boggling companion acquired. This game just gets better and better. A boggling stowaway. Look around the mantis to catch a glimpse. I will. I will. Okay, I guess I need to get it, like, up onto that ledge and around into the socket. So, up. And it needs to go like on that tiny rock. It can go behind it or in front of it. It needs to go right down the center. Goodness. That's a tall order. But okay. Yeah, and you can't just force it. Alright, let me get it to stop fighting me here. Oh, that's nice. You can request a hint. From BD, or how do you get said hint? Ah, went off the back. Yes, BD1 will give you a hint in a puzzle space. So it must be that I need to push it on this one to be at the right angle. So I'll just blast it up here and try to push it from one further. Up. And darn, I need to wait a little bit. Perhaps. I suppose I could also slow it. That might be an option. Ah, that looked a little better. I'm not sure if it's necessary to slow it. Ah, a little too late. Trying all the extremities. Didn't get there in time. I should be running, is the problem. Alright, wait for it to settle. Settle. There you go. Ah, this is tricky. And just kind of a crapshoot. If you'll pardon my saucy language. Kind of a, it's just gonna do whatever it wants to do situation. Ah, that was desperately close. That was way too early. Okay, we now know exactly what that one is, and we'll come back to it. It's just time for a little variety now. I apologize to give up before the job is done, but we'll come back to that. Let's check over here. That is just up from the meditation point. I guess it's just here. Yes. One of these wall-running lizards. You sense something. The way I was going, or did I miss it? It's like some sort of writing down there. Illustration, perhaps? Oh, he was intimidated by my dance moves, for sure. Just before he died. All right. So there is one more thing back there. Let me run back briefly. Maybe it's just that? The unexplored lower path. I guess that's it. It's very nice, though, that they mark stuff like that for you. Like, hey, just in case you've never been down here. That's very, very nice of them. And just in case there is an echo down here. Glad they marked it.
It was after boggling eggs in the packpot bag.
All right. Now we can wall run across. So we can drop down there. There doesn't seem to be much else over here. Besides a good look at the land shark. I forget what they were calling him. A binog? Or something like that? Okay, I guess we're going down. Down the pit. Oh, that was right. I want you to do exactly that again. Yep, now don't get up. Okay. Aha, lovely. This is that weird force push cube we were looking at back in the day.
With this, you and I...
And an extra health stim.
There.
Alright, so where would this be used? It seems to be implying that you push it off this way. But then where would it go? Is it used to get over there, or does that have nothing to do with it? I'm not really seeing a way to get over there. I don't think you could wall run that far on either side. And there's no, like, air blasts. And even if we put the cube down there, it wouldn't be tall enough to get us anywhere, necessarily. It is like you cannot push it any other direction, though. You cannot push it from behind. You have to push it this way, so I guess that's what we're doing. And is it just a shortcut at that point? Huh, I guess so, because I can't push it again. I was just overthinking it. It's just to get up here. Okay. I'll fall all the way down. That's fine. I guess that's why they give you a shortcut. Alright, so if there weren't any other paths up there, I guess we can continue our search down here. And, ironically enough, it's put us right near the pushable platform. That should create another shortcut at the very least. Let's go check it out.
Hey now. What do we find?
And where does this lead? A brand new area, seemingly. Oh, didn't think that would be slippery, but here we are. Okay.
Bones. Yeah, but they're incredibly old. Can't tell much from them. An ancient burial site.
And now I'm up above the slippery. But why? Oh, but why? Interesting. Okay. So we can go to the end of the slippery, I guess. It's about our only option. But let me take a look at the rope here from this side. Make sure there aren't any other angles I'm missing. There don't appear to be. So I guess I'm climbing. Okay, that's put me back here. I should be able to get back across the push platform and check out that one through here. Okay, so I guess we're going in the water. Doesn't seem to be any way to avoid it. And immediately attacked by rats, perhaps? Though perhaps no. Oh, hey guys. Thanks for helping me find my way out. Let's look down here. Doesn't seem to be anything, but there could be an echo. Or something back there. I'd better check before we move on. As wet as my boots will be. Better safe than wet boots. Alright. I don't know why there seem to be some shiny things at the bottom of the pool. I don't think I can dive. That I know of. I'm pressing buttons. I'm pressing buttons madly. Doesn't seem to be diving me. Aha.
This way.
Give it some of that sass foot. It's like a powerful echo.
My friend, I flew with
Someone
all
is
haste
disrobed.
to Microsoft and presented my findings to the council.
This hilt belonged to Cordova. Feels weird to say about someone I've never met, but it's kind of comforting. I agree. This place is special. I'm taking this hilt with us.
Eno Cordova's hilt. That is oddly soothing. I like it. Take a little piece of Cordova with me. Aha, so it was you. I knew that someone disrobed.
Cordova's repair kit. He hoped someone would pick up his trail, but left BD1 to guide them. I'm looking.
Scary. No, I get it. Okay. Thinking that's probably good. So we have one more at the top of the tower. One more green door. Alright, and that puts me back out here. So that's pretty much it. It's all red doors from there. No more abilities. And then we, of course, have our our push puzzle that we're working on. So that's great. Bogano is up to speed, I do believe. At some point, we'll solve this push puzzle. I'm headed back there now. We'll give it one more try. But it may be that my final 5 or 10 minutes here is spent in that attempt. So we will come back and hopefully have a nice session on Kashyyyk next time. This was more of a Dathomir cleanup session than anything, but more progress and story next time, I promise. We also need to make it a point to get back on the ship and check in with our boggling friend. Ah, goodbye for now. Thank you for stopping by. So I will make sure to swing in there as well. Give one more look down here. Definitely don't need to drop. Alright. Alright, let's try this one more time. And then when we fail and get bored, we can go find the bogling. I am going to request a hint, too, just to see if there's something I'm
Gotta
missing.
line this one up just right.
Okay. BD agrees. It's a matter of lining it up. It's like I can't really push it from any better angle, can I? I guess I could get all the way up here. Not sure if it's just a matter of positioning or if it's a matter of the push. Or more accurately, like, is it where I'm standing in relation to the panel on the wall, or is it purely my orientation that's controlling it? I'm kind of trying to figure out. I keep putting it in really weird spots. That slow really does help. Like, you might just be able to get it in while it's still under the effect of the slow. So now it'll be going that way. Hoping the momentum will catch it here. I think if I slow it there and then try the other panel. It's just one of those things that you need to, like, physically work through and try a bunch of stuff on, and it's not very engaging to make commentary about, so I get myself stuck trying to, oh, we're gonna do it this time, guys, make commentary. It's like, just physically do it. Stop talking. Alright, saddle. Beautiful. Finally got it. That is a tricky lineup, but we get another stim out of the deal, it looks like.
It fits. Thank you, BD.
So if you're struggling on that, I would definitely suggest using slow. That is the hint I was expecting from BD. That made it much, much easier, not trying to do it in real time. Okay, so let's go make sure our bogling is settled in, and then that will be, regrettably, the end of our session. But we will be back to fly to Kashyyyk and speak with Tarful very soon. Hey, Seer.
You're making good progress, Cal.
Thank you. I couldn't do it without you.
I'm glad you're with us.
Do we hug?
Not an easy task.
Are we like a family, or are we not there yet? Yeah.
I'll be okay. It's better than hiding on Braca.
I've been to many different planets in the galaxy searching for, well, you. Unless we stop the Empire, we'll all be gone, hidden or not.
I'm ready.
Good.
All right. So if you... Oh, there he is. Oh, I love him so much. I was just about to say, if you were a bogling, newly residing on a ship, where would you go? But there he was. Huh, and then does he, like, disappear, or is he just hiding from me? Definitely saw him under there.
Quiet. Too
Hey,
quiet.
Grease. There's gonna be some
No,
bogling
it's
droppings in the Patoli weave
Otherwise,
fabric.
nature's not a fan of
I'm sorry
me.
about that.
I mean, I may have 4 arms, but if you haven't noticed, I'm basically bite-sized for most deadly creatures.
Hold that thought. So you and Seer have been here a few times?
Oh, we've been all over
Love
the
that
place.
description of him.
Non-stop
Bite
tour of the
size.
galaxy with her. But she's paying the bills, so I can't complain, really.
Better than hiding on a scrapyard for years.
Oh, that I can agree with. I mean, I've seen trash heaps before. And that planet was the trashiest. I can't believe anyone would... Sorry.
You're not wrong.
Yep, that's my home. Thanks, Grease. So yeah, I definitely saw him peeking out from the table. It looks like he kind of hides when you get close, or maybe he just occasionally peeks out, and then he stuffs himself up into that little corner there. But our boggling friend is definitely under the warmth of the hollow table, safe and sound and feasting on my terrarium seeds. And I love him dearly. Alright, so we will return to Kashyyyk next time.
Pick anywhere except Dathomir.
Looking forward to it, and looking forward to seeing you there, if you're available. Check your schedule. Get back to me. No rush. Alright, bye for now. Remember that me and BD love you, and we'll see you soon.